Well, you may know our next guest best as the star of a cult hit Office Space when he played a disgruntled young office worker caught up in the corporate rat race. Now he's created another memorable character in the new series, Loudermilk. Welcome actor and Iowa native Ron Livingston. Good morning, Ron. How are you?
Excellent. How you doing, Mike?
Fantastic. Listen, you're from outside Cedar Rapids, but you get back to the Midwest very much?
Yeah, I'm more likely to. I got my sister's up in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and she's got 4 beautiful little kids. So most of the time, if I'm coming to the Midwest, I'm going to go see her, and my parents are going to come up and join us.
Yeah, meet up there.
I don't get to Iowa quite as much as I would like to, which is a little bit of a shame, but
well,
you know,
you're a Midwestern guy.
Pick your spots.
I hear you. No, you're a Midwestern guy. But anyway, Loudermilk. I guess your character is not exactly, he didn't seem, I watched a trailer, he didn't seem like a real likable guy. What's the backstory for the show?
No.
What attracted you to this role?
You know, I grew up watching like Laurel and Hardy with my dad, right? And you know, and stuff with Walter Matthau in it. And there's something about that kind of comedy of, you know, just a guy who's constantly exasperated and put upon and everything, and just can't, you know, zero patience, zero tolerance, and takes it out on everybody around him. For some reason, I find that really funny. You know,
Yeah.
I've always liked that, and I think when this popped up, I was excited about the idea to get to play a character like that, especially one that's as kind of unfiltered as this guy is. Part of the fun of our show is that he's just not capable, really, of editing the things that he says.
Yeah.
And he can't filter anything. So he's constantly getting himself in trouble, expressing his opinions, and then on top of that, he finds himself in a position where his purpose in life is now to be the leader of a support group, despite the fact that he's not particularly supportive of anybody or anything. So, to me, that's a little bit of that's the fun of the show to me. You know, is taking those two things and sticking them together, and in the context of a dark comedy.
Yeah, I can see a younger Walter Matthau in this character. But this series really comes, the creator of Dumb and Dumber, right? And there's something about Mary. Does the show have that same kind of humor?
It does in its bones, you know. And I was a little concerned about that going in, not because I didn't love those movies, which I did, but I certainly didn't. I didn't get those movies. Like, I didn't book those movies. They didn't cast me in those movies. And I was, you know, my thing has traditionally been I kind of like, you know, mutter a little bit, and everything's underplayed and it's very dry. And I wasn't sure that was going to, you know, be what Pete wanted. I didn't know if that was going to work. But yeah, and when I heard that he was interested in doing it with me, I was like, oh no, really? Does he know what he's getting?
Right.
You know, I'm going to get fired on day 3. But there's something about the way that it came together. I think he saw something in it that I saw pretty quickly once we got started.
Yeah.
And it's really. It's a roller coaster of, we do high comedy and then we do low comedy, and we do like dark comedy and then we do a couple of bright spots, and it you know, it's a comedy about the underbelly of life.
Yeah. Loudermilk, where can people find this?
This is on the Audience Network, which if you have DirecTV dish, it's on DirecTV. If you have AT&T Uverse, now you have Audience Network. And if you don't have either of those things, you're going to have to find a 14-year-old to help you download an app. Unless, you know, you're one of those technical whizzes who knows how to download an app all by yourself. And that one's called DirecTV Now.
DirecTV Now. We'll try to figure that out. And again, Office Space, one of the best-selling DVDs of all time. That's a great one as well. Ron, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, Mike.
All righty. Take care. Kelly, over to you.